What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! I'm about to get my daily adventure started, and there's supposed to be a Chansey right here. There she is, big girl. So, I'm going to grab this Chansey off here on a side street. Wow, 1050, that's a good one. So I'm gonna grab this Chansey real quick, and then what I'm really gonna do today is go experience grind. I've been a little bit distracted by this whole Gen 2 thing that just happened, but I'm back on the experience grind, so I wanted to go over to, what's it called, to Southside Park, because there's a lot of Pokestops there, and I'm gonna see if I can get, I think it's either gonna be 100,000 experience in a half an hour, I'm kinda losing my voice, or it's gonna be, 200,000 experience in 1 hour. It depends on what I can pull off, but we'll see. What I'm trying to do is get a screenshot that actually says 200,000 experience all at once, but managing coming in and out of the screens to actually make it happen is really difficult, so I may not be able to do it. But that's what I'm gonna try for, and I'm pretty sure that I'll at least get the screenshot that says 100,000, and I should be able to do that twice. And what I'm gonna do is do evolutions. Oh, Chansey. I knew I shouldn't have used that pineapple berry on her. That's unfortunate. Now I kind of want to see what her IVs are. Oh well, that was unfortunate. You guys, don't use pineapple berries on really strong Pokemon. There's a good chance that they'll run, and if they don't go in the ball after the first 2 tries on a pineapple berry, stop trying pineapple berries. That seems to be the logic. All right, I'm gonna head over to the park, and we'll start the experience grind. Let's go. Peace. Alright, you guys, so I just got to the park and my Pokemon Go Plus is ready for action. It's already catching everything in sight. Southside Park is a Sandshrew nest right now, so I'll be catching a lot of Sandshrew. And let's go ahead and see my experience. It's at 1,468,000, so that's my starting point, 1,468,000. I'll take a quick screenshot. And, well, I'll just do the math later and I'll put it in the video title, so I may not say it at the end of the video, but I'll have it in the video title, the total. But it should be 100,000 for half an hour or 200,000 for the full hour, depending on which I do. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna just record the whole thing, and let me do the lucky egg, and let me get started. So I'm gonna hop out of the car, I'm gonna lock up the car and just start walking and grinding evolutions and hitting Pokestops. Oh, before I do that, I need to turn Pokestops on my Pokemon Go Plus. And also, I wanna note that I cleaned out my inventory, so I cleaned out a ton of potions. I got down to 675 items with basically no potions, and I don't really use the revives, but I hate to throw them away, it just seems wasteful. So then I've also cleaned out my Pokemon. I cleaned out about 250 Pokemon, because it's really hard to clean out Pokemon when I don't know what I have, but I saved my egg hatches. I got a Togepi, I hatched a Togepi. I caught Ampharos last night. I'm like, okay, I won't throw you away. So I threw away pretty much everything aside from stuff that I want to look at for possible IVs, like the Wobbuffet, and stuff that's big, like the Ursaring and the Snorlax. And then I basically threw away just a bunch of stuff to clear up some room. So I'm going to start doing the evolving and the Pokemon Go Plus grinding at the same time right now. And that's basically the secret technique to get 200,000 experience in an hour. So let's go ahead and see if I can do it. Alright, lucky egg, then I'm gonna hop out of the car. I probably won't talk that much because it's like a normal day, but I may talk a little bit, but you know how I am. I just get out and I don't want to be all like talking to my phone the whole time while I'm in the park. But I may talk some if there's something interesting that happens, but I am gonna be walking for a whole hour, and I am kind of losing my voice a little bit in case you guys didn't notice. I'm not sure why. So yeah, we'll just see what happens, but here we go. Typical. I hope that they get this fixed. there was an update earlier today, and it said that they were doing performance upgrades or whatever, but and I was hoping it would fix when the sprites won't load, and it did not fix the sprites not loading issue. Those character 3D models are called sprites in the video game world, so yeah, when those don't load, that's like a whole issue. So you guys, I'm getting good Pokemon Go Plus action here. It's just hitting all the Pokestops, so that's gonna work out just fine. Basically, as long as the Pokemon Go Plus is buzzing non-stop and I click it, then it'll be fine. I'll get all the experience I need to hit the 200,000 mark. So every time it buzzes, I just click it. The key is to do the evolutions as fast as possible. You also have to have enough evolutions to do. It took me about a week and a half to get enough evolutions to be able to do a whole hour of evolutions. And I also have to note the time. I started about 2 minutes ago, so that'll be about 5:05 or 5:04. So at about 5:34, I need to do another lucky egg and stop doing evolutions. Boy, I had a lot of, I needed more Weedles. I don't really catch enough Caterpie and Weedle. It's like the two Pokemon I never find, even though they're so cheap to evolve. Another key to this whole thing is you have to walk fast, because you want to be hitting the Pokestops as fast as possible. And also, eggs will hatch while you're doing this as well, so you can get some egg bonuses too, which helps. Alright, you guys, this is what it's all about, hitting level 40. I want to hit level 40 before they release new levels, although I don't think that they're likely to release new levels for a long time, just because crazy people like me go to level 40. There's a lot of people who are still in their level 20s and having a lot of fun, so I don't think that they'll do new levels, but I definitely want to be at level 40 by the time that they do new levels, so it's time to finish it up. So one of the reasons I have so many Pidgey candies, I do have a lot of Pidgey candies. I was walking Pidgeot, and that was pretty fun. I walked it quite a bit. Wow, there's a tree that fell over here. There's a tree that straight up fell, and this tree is really big. There's a bunch of kids on it. They're like playing on it. Some of the branches broke when it fell, and they're huge branches. This is nuts. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to film this, but I'm gonna do an hour of solid footage. Might have to come back tomorrow and film it, or I'll do it at the end of the episode, or you know what I'll do is I'll splice it in. I'll film it later. Oh, it's gonna be dark though, the sun's going down. I don't know, I'll figure it out. If I can film it, I'll put it in, you guys. I can't believe this tree. And the roots, oh my god. I'll show you guys. don't know if you guys can see. It's like a huge tree. I'm gonna walk over there. This is insane. Dude. Oh my God. That's the roots. Here's the tree. And look. Here's the branch that broke. That is a huge branch. It's all broken. That's nuts. Anyway, that's gonna have to do, you guys. I don't know if you guys remember that other episode where the tree fell and I was like walking on it, and we had a lot of windstorms, like really bad windstorms in Sacramento, and a lot of trees fell, and this was one of them. So R.I.P. tree. Rest in peace, tree. You were a good tree. You had a lot of leaves. R.I.P. tree. You guys put R.I.P. tree in the comments if you actually watch my videos. I want to know who actually watches, so I can figure out who to give this Pokemon Go Plus away to. I gotta announce my Pokemon Go Plus winner a little bit later. I'm gonna announce it later on today. It's actually like really nice out today, like super nice out, like crazy nice. So it's nice to get out and walk. I'm trying to do these evolutions like absolutely as fast as possible, because it is difficult when I have the screen recorder running. It slows everything down just a little bit, so that can get tricky. Now I did a pretty good loop. It's hitting all the Pokestops again here, so you can see the items coming in. Because I did a fast loop, all these Pokestops are blue again. So I'm hitting them with my Pokemon Go Plus, getting that nice fast loop in, which is gonna result in a lot more experience because I'm grinding the Pokestops super fast. It's also gonna fill up my bag. So that's why I had to get rid of a lot of items before I did this, because if my bag fills up, I can't hit Pokestops anymore. And also if my Pokemon box fills up, I can't catch Pokemon anymore, and I need to be able to do both of those things to get the most experience. So that's the plan. I may even get to do Generation 2 evolutions on this video, I'm not sure. I might save them for a live stream if I don't have to do them. Alright, you guys, so I guess I should mention now, there's a trick to how you get it to show the 100,000 experience, which is not coming out of the screen the whole time while you're doing the evolutions. And then to get it to show the 200,000 experience for the full hour, you have to be able to turn on your lucky egg fast enough while it doesn't show the experience at the bottom left above your character avatar. So it's really difficult to be able to do that. So it may show, and then we'll see the 100,000, which will be unfortunate if it shows. And because I'm gonna try to do it so fast, I won't really get to see if it shows or not. So it's gonna be kind of tricky. I'll only get to see the 100,000 on the second round, basically. Or I may just sacrifice it and look at the 100,000 for the first lucky egg, and then look at the 100,000 for the second lucky egg, and then put 2 of those together in the thumbnail. I gotta figure it out. I really do want to get the 200,000 screenshot, and I know it's possible, so I'll probably just try for that. I think that's what I'll do, because you gotta go for the glory. I'm gonna go for that 200,000. It's gonna take me an hour. 2 lucky eggs. Should be able to do it. My poke friend Alonzo told me that this is possible. He told me how to do it. I actually watched him do it one day. So because I've seen it happen, I know it's possible. And it makes sense because I'm catching while I'm evolving, and I'm hitting Pokestops while I'm evolving, and it's on a lucky egg, so I'm getting double. So it makes perfect sense. I watched him do it. So now I wanted to do it for you guys on video. I've just been waiting for a good day when I actually had enough Pokemon to do it, and the weather's nice enough to go walk for an hour. And I was trying to think of where can I go that has enough Pokestops to do it, because it sucks going downtown because parking, it's just like, I don't want to park downtown, way too hard. But then I was like, wait, Southside Park has a ton of Pokestops. Like, why don't I just go to Southside Park? And it just hit me like, wow, I should have thought of that a long time ago. I love Southside Park. There's always a nest here. So I don't know why I didn't think about that. And plus I'm hitting a ridiculous amount of Pokestops right now, so that's pretty awesome. Alrighty guys. So yeah, it'll be evolving Pidgey pretty much this whole video. Like the entire thing. And then if it's not, it'll be Pidgey and Rattata, basically. So, but I am gonna get the 200,000 experience or whatever. Mostly I record the full long video with no cuts because I want it for proof. So you can see that I recorded a full video, no cuts, and it's the full game footage of me doing what I said I would do, which is getting the 200,000 experience. So we're gonna do it, even if you guys skip to the end just to see if it's true. That's fine, but you'll know that I actually did it because I'm out here doing it, and because I have the full hour-long video with no cuts to prove it. So I'm all about, like, if you're gonna make something, record it in the game, like record doing it, you know? So that's why sometimes it takes me a long time to get my videos out. Sometimes it doesn't take me very long at all, but I always want to do the actual thing in the game that I'm trying to talk about in my video. And then sometimes, oh, I was talking too much, whoops. Sometimes I do it wrong, you know, like in that Flareon video I just made, I was trying to evolve. I didn't have the Eevee set as my buddy, so I couldn't evolve it to Espeon Umbreon. And I didn't know that, so now I know. That's why I asked in the comments if people would tell me, and everybody told me, and now I know, so I can do it. But I really don't need an Espeon or an Umbreon, but I would like to make the video and do the tutorial correctly for people who are actually wondering, how do I do that, you know? So I still need to walk an Eevee 10 kilometers and do that video correctly, set it as my buddy. That was kind of a noob move, but what I read online didn't say you have to set it as your buddy. I must have just read something wrong, or maybe I skipped that part, but that's okay. You live and you learn. But yeah, that's how I do my videos. I just try to do the things that I want to do, capture the whole thing on a video, like capturing Snorlax and stuff like that, get it on video, and then it's like, there we go, proof. That's how it happened. So this one is proof of how to get the 200,000 experience in 1 hour. Totally doable, not even hard. But you do have to have a Pokemon Go Plus device. That's the one thing. So that's why I'm giving one away on my channel. All right. Let's see here. Trying to think of what else is there to talk about. There was the Pokemon Go update. It said it was performance updates. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll have to wait for Sylph Road, but I'm hoping it means that the sprites will work better, but so far it hasn't meant that. But maybe soon. There we go, another Pokestop. There's a little bit of a dead zone there where there's no Pokestops on this side of the lake that I'm on right now. But you guys won't see that because I'm in the evolution screen the whole time. Alright, just evolving these Pidgeys. For an hour. It's 5:21, so I got about 13 more minutes until I need to replenish my lucky egg. I want to make sure that I let it expire completely because I don't want to go out and have it not be done yet and then have to go back in because I have to do the whole screen change thing to try and keep it from showing the experience on my avatar. So that's like the whole real hardest part of doing this whole thing and getting the screenshot is doing the changing your screens fast enough so that you don't have it show the experience on your avatar. So you gotta be able to swap those screens really fast. And there are some cases where you have to do two screens, like when you go to the menu, you have to go to the Pokemon screen extremely fast. You can't hang out on the menu for a second. And then if your Pokemon Go Plus desyncs, that's too bad because then you gotta risk losing your avatar experience as well because you gotta go out and resync your Pokemon Go Plus, which I'm hoping I didn't just jinx myself and that my Pokemon Go Plus will stay synced. Please don't desync Pokemon Go Plus. So yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong with this whole thing. In fact, the last time we did it, I saw him get 200,000 experience, but he didn't get the actual 200,000 experience screenshot. But he does have a screenshot of him with 187,000. So that's how I know it's possible. I watched him do 100,000 per lucky egg in each half hour, but he wasn't able to get the screenshot because the thing messed up. And actually that day I was doing the exact same thing and I was recording, but I had an issue with my recorder and my entire video failed. And I was very disappointed by that. And as a result of that, I lost the entire video. But I was able to get about 175,000 experience within the hour as well during that time period. All right, there's my Pokemon Go Plus finally, because I was starting to get worried that it was desynced. All right, so I'm just powering through this hour. I could actually go longer, and I probably will go longer, but I'm just gonna record the hour for you guys. And then I may do another update afterwards if I do another half hour and show you how much I got at the end of that half hour, but not do like the entire thing because that's a lot of footage. But I can do the hour. The hour is totally doable. My phone can hold that much video, my recorder can record that much video. It's not gonna slow down my phone too bad. As you guys can see, it's not too bad. I do wish I was getting more on Pokemon Go Plus. I probably should have turned on an incense, but I was worried that it would give me a rare spawn and then I wouldn't be able to film it, and it's kind of like, who cares? Just take it anyway, you know? I probably should have done it. So I would say, if you guys do this, don't forget to turn on the incense, unless you're in a place where there's a lot of lures. And if the lures are just all over and you don't have to really worry about Pokemon spawning, you know? Because right now at this point, I've cleared out all the Pokemon. There's no new Pokemon spawning aside from every once in a while. So now I'm just hitting Pokestops and waiting for new Pokemon to spawn. So if I had the incense, then every couple of minutes a Pokemon would spawn. Now you can also do lures. You can lure up everything, because lures last for a half an hour, we were doing the experience grinding when lures lasted for 6 hours, and that was crazy. So we were able to get a lot more experience because the lures were out. It was actually so many Pokemon that we never hit any Pokestops. So we were running out of space for Pokemon and never running out of room for items and actually running out of Pokeballs. So that was kind of unbalanced. Using the lures was very unbalanced. But in that case, there were literally 21 lures on a 5-minute loop. That was the downtown loop. I've done that loop with lures before, so you guys know how much action there is on that loop, especially 21 lures. You know, you're never gonna stop catching Pokemon. So that didn't quite work, but that was kind of a crazy scenario that most people are not really going to encounter. You know, who's gonna do 21 lures? Crazy people like me, you know, but not everybody is going to be doing that, and not everybody even has a location with 21 lures that they can do in a 5-minute loop. So that was just kind of one of those crazy situations that you'll really only see on my channel. That was a previous video. It was like 1 hour of lure spawns in downtown Sacramento or something like that. That was a fun video. That was during the 6-hour lures. That 6-hour lure event was lit. They need to do that anytime. Anytime is fine. Even 3-hour lures would be fine. 6 hours was like, it was too long, but it was actually just it was just right, because I would show up at places and there would be still lures lit for like hours, and I'd be like, wow, this is crazy, and there'd be nobody around because they had just lit lures so long earlier and they were still going. So that was really fun. They can do that anytime as far as I'm concerned. And half hour for lures really doesn't even make sense. They need to make all lures 1 hour, in my opinion, because you pay for them. It's like I paid money. Half an hour goes by so fast. I've actually put down lures and then gone and tried to catch for like one Pokemon, and I come back and my lures are done. It's like, you see something nearby, you want to go get it, you got to walk away from your lure, and then suddenly you missed everything on your lure. So I don't know. I'm a complainer. Geez, I'm such a complainer. Everybody knows that about me. I'm just gonna complain about a game that's really fun. It is a fun game. I do enjoy it quite a bit. I play every day, so I shouldn't complain so much. Be more positive, Jonno. Gotta be more inspiring for the kids. Alright, you guys, so I'm really just evolving Pidgey like ridiculously. I'll be Pidgey for a while. Luckily, there are some Pokestops. The sun is setting right now and it's starting to look really good. So that's cool. $5:28, so I got about 6 more minutes, and then I'll probably go an extra minute just to make sure that the lucky egg is fully done. And then I'm gonna hop out of this menu, go to my item menu, do a lucky egg, and then come back to the Pokemon menu literally as fast as I possibly can. And I'm gonna do an incense too. And it's probably gonna spawn something rare and I'll miss it, so at the end I'll go through my recent catches and see what I caught on my Pokemon Go Plus this whole time. It's probably gonna be a ton of Sandshrew. Oh my god, you guys, my lips are so chapped. That's like ridiculous. I know nobody cares, but they're just like so chapped. It kind of hurt. Luckily it's not really cold out here, otherwise they would really hurt. I'm such a complainer. Oh my god. I promise I'll have a good attitude tomorrow, you guys. Or later today when I give away the Pokemon Go Plus, but I actually probably will give it away tomorrow. We'll see. I still gotta decide. I want to give the international people time, you know, because it's like I want it to be for subscribers who watch all my videos daily, but it's also like there's international people who just have stuff to do on certain days. So, and also they watch it at my nighttime. So I gotta give everybody time. The park is like gorgeous right now, but all the little piers here are flooded. There's like a huge water feature, and then there's a bunch of little piers that go out into the water, and they're all flooded. Pretty much all of Sacramento area is a little bit flooded in one way or another right now. We got a lot of water coming in from the recent rains and the wind too, so flooded everything out and then pushed over all these huge trees. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy because this tree's alive. The tree seemed just fine. It knocked over a bunch of trees. It's kind of scary. Big tree. Knocked it right on over. So crazy. I'm walking by it again. That's why I'm thinking about it. It's just so big. I don't know if you guys can see. It's back there. But yeah, it's just so huge. It's like hard to think of something that big falling over. It's like, how is it standing up in the first place if some wind is going to knock it over? But wind is really strong, so finally getting some items here. It's really not dropping the items very fast. But I'm doing the loop, you know, pretty quickly. Oh no! That's what you're not supposed to do. Jeez. So luckily I fixed that like really quickly. Hopefully it didn't ruin the whole thing. That's like exactly what you're not supposed to do basically. You need to stay in the screen the whole time. Let's see if I can get the 200K. I don't even know. The sad thing is you don't know if you did it right until the very, very end. So you're just grinding and grinding. I mean, I get the experience. We'll all see my final tally of the experience, but I really love getting the screenshot with the avatar that says the 100K and the 200K. That's where it's just like baller status, you know? It's like, it's all about that screenshot. And I can pull the screenshot off the video, which is fine. So I don't have to hit the screenshot button since I'm screen recording, but still, it's like I want it to come up on the screen. If it doesn't come up on the screen, then it's kind of like, it's not like A+. It's like you got an A. You can get an A+. I want to get an A+. I'm not trying to get no A-. I'm trying to get a 100. Keep it 100. You guys know Jonno keeps it 100. Keep it. Why am I singing? See, that's what happens when I film a 1 hour video. I just start singing and doing ridiculous things. It's like, just calm down, stay focused, evolve Pidgey. You got one job. You had one job, Jonno. Just evolve Pidgey. Alright, I am hitting this loop pretty fast. It's nice to get my walk in. Probably gonna evolve eggs. I'm surprised some eggs didn't come up during that time, actually. I might not have any eggs that I'm walking right now that I think about it. I don't remember the last time I put them on. I have 6 10K eggs right now. I'm saving up to get 9, but I do have 6. I picked up another 10K earlier in Vacaville, so that was pretty sweet. Now I'm worked up to 6, so I got 3 more and that'll be at 9. I might just get to 7 or 8 and call it a day, you know, but you never know. I might get to 9. It'd be my first time. The last time I was at 8 for like a month and a half, trying to get that 9th egg, never did get it. So that was my one attempt to get 9 10K eggs, but didn't work out. So I may try to do it again. really want to put on incense. All right, it's 5:35, so that should have been long enough for my egg to go off. So I'm gonna stop for a second. I gotta push these buttons like incredibly fast to make this happen correctly. So let me get my camera out of the way. Let's give it a second to load because it's always really slow. See, look, it doesn't even want to load. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't even want to load. All right, let's do it. All right, that wasn't so bad. Hey. All right. Oh, it showed the experience. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it showed it. Dang, that never works. It's because my screen recorder does the, it like lags it all out. So unfortunately that did not work. It showed the experience. I saw it down there. You can barely see it through the transparency at the bottom left, but it did show it. It's not like I don't get the experience, but I won't get the 200,000 screenshot thanks to that. But we'll still get the 100,000 screenshot at the end of this one, and then I'll just have to double it up or something like that. So that's unfortunate. I'll probably just Photoshop it to make it look like it said 200,000. And I won't even feel bad about it because it's not clickbait because I did get 200,000. But we'll see. Alright, so now I've got the incense on. At least it'll be catching Pokemon more consistently. Alright, you guys, second half-hour loop, get it started, grab that 100,000 experience screenshot for you guys. I knew it was going to show it if I went out of the screen for too long because the incense, but what can you do? I guess the thing is, do the incense on your first one, but don't do the incense on your second one, you know, because it takes too long to get in and out of the screens. Now, you guys don't use screen recorders. I use a screen recorder, so it slows my whole thing down, and I have the face cam, so it slows my whole thing down. But for you guys, you're not going to have that problem, so you may not even have to worry about that. And maybe you can get in and out of the screens fast enough. But my homeboy Alonzo, he also did not get the screenshot the day that we were doing it because the same reason, he wasn't fast enough in between the screens, and he doesn't use a screen recorder, so it may be an issue for you. If you guys decide to do this method, it may be a serious issue. So you may want to avoid the incense. I know he was using incense too that day. He was loaded up. He was like, I'm going to get so much experience, and then we realized there's too many Pokemon, and it was not balanced correctly, so we weren't actually getting as much experience as we thought because he kept having to get out of the menu to clear out Pokemon space, and he was never using up the items, and I was doing the same thing, but it still worked out. We got a lot of experience. It was just like not quite balanced correctly. This one is balanced correctly, but I'm not getting as many spawns as I thought I would get. I thought I'd be catching more Pokemon. And there is a little bit of lag in between the screens. It's not quite going fast like it should be. Like when I hit Pidgey to make it evolve, and then there's like that lag. And then when I touch the Pidgey on the menu screen and it goes into the Pidgey screen, there's that lag. So like right there, that lag right there. Shouldn't take that long to open up the Pidgey screen. But it's because the screen recorder, little things like that. I notice because I play my phone every day, so I know what it's like with it, and I know what it's like without it. But yeah, I had wondered about that for a while because Alonzo was always getting more experience than me per half hour, and I'm like, how does he possibly do that? But then I realized I only do my experience grinding on video and on live stream, and it always slows down my thing to have the screen recorder on. So in both cases I have a screen recorder and it slows down my game just a little bit. So I can't get as much experience as he can get because his game runs faster. So little things like that. Sad thing is I have a top of the line phone, Galaxy S7 Edge. That's why I want to get that Pixel phone still, just because I wonder if it'll run faster than this phone, because my phone runs so slow sometimes and I really need it to run fast. Alright, 5:41. I gotta go until something like, it was 5:34, so I gotta go till 6:04. Or no, 6:05 basically, because it was 5:35 because I skipped that minute. I heard the Pokestop hit, but my Pokemon Go Plus is not hitting, which means it could be desynced. Oh, there it goes. Thank goodness. Alright. Oh, I need to move this back down. There we go. Yeah, because if it desyncs, I lose a whole bunch of time, and that costs me experience. I heard a Pokemon spawn. Let's see if I catch it. Oh yeah. Whatever it was, I got it. Alright. Pretty good. This loop is just, it's the best. Oh, I'm out of Pidgey candies, finally, wow. Well, you guys saw what it took to get rid of all my Pidgey candies. It's a solid like 40 minutes of Pidgey evolutions. That's the Pidgeot that I was walking. It has 2 perfect stats, but it has a really horrible 3rd stat. So it has like it's like a 80% or something. It's like trash, but I keep it anyway because I wasted a lot of Stardust on it. Some people make fun of me for that. It's okay, I don't mind. I'm over it. He's still my Pidgeot. Still keep him. Oh, there's ducks. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I love the ducks. That's like my favorite part of coming here. They're so cute. Alright, 1 hour. I'm gonna have to post what my total experience is in the title, because I'm not gonna remember what I started out with, because it was like some odd number. So whatever it is, I'll do the math once I see the recording back home on my computer. But I know it's going to be close to 200,000. It may not be a full 200,000. It'll be close. It might go over, but I mean, I don't think so. Based on the number of Pokestops I'm hitting, probably not. But we'll see. I turned on the incense. I don't even know if I'm getting spawns. I think I am. That's probably what that spawn back there was. I think I just heard a spawn, because it vibrated. Oh, there we go. Pokemon Go Plus. Yeah. Feels good when it catches them. Pokemon Go Plus is getting it. The incense did work out nice. I'm getting better spawns. It's at least every couple of minutes I get a spawn instead of like none for pretty much every loop. I'm doing a loop in about 5 minutes, which is a good loop. Whatever your loop is, you want to be doing it in 5 minutes. That's generally the goal. I'm down to 289 on my Rattata candy, so I can do 10 more Rattata evolutions after this one. So 10 more Rattatas, that means I'll actually get into some whatever Pokemon are below Rattata, I'll evolve them. Except for Pikachu. I'm not gonna do Pikachu. I gotta save some candies so I can evolve a Pikachu hat Pikachu. In fact, I probably caught a Pikachu hat Pikachu while I'm here. Or, why am I saying that? Celebration hat. Or party hat, I guess. Party hat Pikachu. Alright, 5:47. Got about 20 more minutes. See how much experience I get. Luckily, my Pokemon Go Plus didn't desync this whole time. Usually does. Still working real good. I actually am gonna run out of Rattatas, I think, or it'll be close. might have just enough candies because it gives you 1 candy back when you do an evolution. Yep, just enough. That's kind of nice because I didn't count them out that way. $5:51. About 15 more minutes here. Done with Rattata, so let's see what's after Rattata. Despero. You can see how slow it's running now. It's getting so choppy. When I tried to scroll the Pokemon list, it's just like so unresponsive. It's okay, I just don't really know why it's like that. Oh, these ducks are fighting each other. We'll do Ekans now. Plenty of Ekans candies. All right. Just gonna grind through these candies. Starting to get cold out here now, so I'm gonna do my hour and then finish up and go home. Starting to get pretty cold out here. Probably don't need my sunglasses anymore since the sun set. Got 2 more Ekans evolutions. All right, you guys, an hour, 1 full hour. I knew it was gonna be hard to be chatty the whole time. One thing I keep thinking about is I probably am gonna get an evolution item and then I'll miss it because I'm just gonna like not see it. So if you guys saw an evolution item drop that I missed, please comment the timestamp and I'll see it, and then I'll know when I got it, because it's like, whoops, because Pokemon Go Plus is just doing its job and I'm not really paying attention to it. Got about 10 more minutes on my lucky egg here. Right. Alright, Sandshrew, I didn't have very many candies, so those were done pretty quick. I'll do Nidoran. I must not have put any eggs on, although I might have had one or two. I don't think I did though. I might have had a 2K on. Pokemon Go Plus is hitting all the stops here with no problems. Wow, the sunset right now is crazy. Alright. Full hour. Not really easy to do. Alright guys, we're winding down here, final 5 minutes. Almost done. We'll see how much I managed to rack up. I don't think I'll level up, but I should have enough Pokemon to level up soon. I might do that on a live stream like I've done in the past. Vulpix evolution. Once I run out of the boring ones, there's only good ones. got 5 more minutes, so we'll do some good evolutions here for a second. Ninetales, nice. Wow, Ninetales had solar beam. Did you guys see that? That was sick. Solar beam? I didn't even know Ninetales could get a solar beam. That's insane. Ninetales with a solar beam? Wow. Solar beam is the new best move in the game. That makes Ninetales a contender. Wow, that one got solar beam too. It's not as awesome. It makes sense because the sun is like a huge fireball, so why wouldn't it have a solar beam that's made of fire? So that's pretty cool. Solar beam for Ninetales. Paras has got to be the most overcost Pokemon, because it's like, really, you cost 50 to make a Parasect? I think my bag is full. It doesn't want to catch more Pokemon, or it doesn't want to hit the Pokestops. It's giving me the red thing that means you can't do anything right now. But we're almost done, so I'm not going to resync it. I mean, I think it's still synced. I think it just doesn't have room. It's just going red, which I think that means that my bag is full and I can't hit new Pokestops. So once I'm able to throw a Pokeball, then I can probably hit Pokestops again. It's unfortunate though, because I would like the chance to get an evolution item. Alright, well I'm going to head back to my car since I'm basically done here, and I'm over by my car anyway. So I'll go to my car, show you guys how much experience I got, and we'll wrap this thing up. If you guys actually watched the whole hour, that's amazing, thank you. And glad to have you as a subscriber. We'll do Venonat. Boy, I'm hungry. That was a good walk. I want to do another walk later tonight, but it's already dark out. Silverwind. I never saw that before. That was a new move. There's all these new moves. Alright guys, I made it back to my car. Wow. Doug Trio. Got like 2 more minutes until this lucky egg is over, and then I'll show you guys how much experience I got and all of that. I'm hungry. Almost done. I'll do one more and then I should be out of time on my lucky egg, I think. Meow. Alright, let's go look. Larvitar found a candy. 77,000 experience, so I may have got like a total of 150k. something like that. I'll have to add it up later. 1,625,381. 625,000. I'm not sure how far I got, but I'll have to figure it out. I'll do the math at home. So let's see, am I full on items? No, I was not full on items. Did I run out of Pokeballs? I did not run out of Pokeballs, so my Pokemon Go Plus simply desynced. So that's what happened. It was turning red because it desynced. So I'm going to resync it because I wanted to catch those Pokemon. So there goes my incense, there goes my lucky egg. Those are going to be done. Pokemon Go Plus doesn't want to sync. But there we go, you guys. I got all of the experience. I'm not sure exactly how much. It may be 150K, it may be close to 200K, something like that, somewhere in that range. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks to all my awesome subscribers. This is basically the method that I recommend to get the most experience in the shortest amount of time. Pokemon Go Plus and evolution grinding at the same time in a location that gets really good spawns. You should be fine. I think you'll get a lot of experience. It's basically the way to move the fastest in the game. Thanks again, everybody, and peace.